What is up, everybody? It's your boy Easy once again, and welcome back to another episode of the Classic Chronicles. Now, I hope you enjoyed Monday's vlog about me being apple picked. Uh, so today I wanted to get into something a little more lighthearted. I wanted to talk about a man's 21st birthday. More specifically, this man, me. Um, it involves me and my buddy Hector and all the shenanigans we got into that night at the first time at a strip club. So let's just get right into it. It was my 21st birthday in 2007, and as you know, a man's 21st birthday is a real big milestone for him. Uh, it's legally being an adult. Mind you, I had my first sip of alcohol and my first action way before then, but now legally I could pretty much do whatever I want within the confines of the law. So it was a big night for me, and to celebrate that big night, Hector and I decided to go to a strip club. Uh, Hector is what I guess you can call him my childhood friend. I mean, we met at high school, but like, you know how you form those bonds with people that like once you talk to them, it's like you've known them forever. That's kind of how me and Hector have been, and we still are to this day. Super tight brothers. Yeah. So anyway, back to the story. So we decided to go. I had decided to go to a strip club, and I didn't want to go alone, so I invited Hector. Um, I remember the week before, I told my mom I was going, and as you saw from one of my other vlogs about me getting into a fight at a deli, you should never tell my mom anything because it'll turn into a national headline. And this situation was no different. I mean, the whole entire neighborhood knew that I was going to a strip club for the first time. It was, it's funny because my brother had told my mom that there's some sort of secret button in a room that only the bouncers could hear. So if the stripper gets in trouble, she hits the secret button, and the bouncers will just come to the stripper's rescue and fucking throw the troublesome party or person out of the strip club. It's like those buttons at a bank, those emergency buttons when the bank is being robbed. Under the desk, they hit the button, and it automatically calls the cops. Yeah, something similar to that. Obviously, my brother Carl was being funny, but that I got a kick out of that when my mom told me that story. So, um, so we go to the strip club, and actually no, we went to dinner first at Applebee's, and my friend Samiha just happened to be working there at the time as a hostess. So she recognized us, sat us down real quick, and Hector thought the waitress that we had that night was really cute, so he tried to get her number, but he got curbed. To put it mildly, she gave him the old "I have a boyfriend" routine. Now, granted, that's true in most cases. I know you ladies don't lie, but in this case, you could kind of tell that she was lying. That she just didn't want to deal with him. So rather than just tell him that, she gave him the old "I have a boyfriend" dialogue, and it was a good laugh for me. But anyway, so we get there. But to get there, we had to navigate Queens Boulevard. So Queens Boulevard is a huge strip of road in the middle of Queens in New York, and if you don't navigate the boulevard carefully, you can pretty much get either seriously hurt or even killed. At one point, it was known as the Boulevard of Death, and with for good reason, because there wasn't a lot of street lights on that on the boulevard, and you just kind of had to take your chances there. It was like Frogger. So, but we navigated it safely, and we got to the strip club named Wiggles, appropriately. So it was the first and only all nude strip club in Queens. So that was pretty exciting. And I remember, like, just leading up to that week, I couldn't find my ID, so like I had to I had to get a copy of my ID and what do you call it, and bring it over there. But ironically, they didn't even ask us for ID when we walked in there. So that was pretty cool. So we get there, and I'm excited as shit, man. Strip clubs up until that point were kind of like a myth for me. You hear of them, you see them on those HBO shows like G-String Divas and stuff like that, but until you've been to one and experienced it for yourself, you don't know what you're missing. So we get there, and we're just having a good time. Got all our dollar bills out. Ladies dancing on stage, and all of a sudden, a lady named Julie comes over. She's a stripper. So she comes over, takes my glasses off my face, and proceeds to put them in her. How do I put this mildly? I don't want to cross any lines here, but she proceeds to put it into her Pandora's box. If you catch my drift, I will leave that to your imagination. And as soon as she puts them in Pandora's box, my glasses suddenly get fogged, and I from that point I probably never watched them again. No, in all seriousness, yeah. So she did that, and that was a real good way to start off the night. And so stayed in the main stage for a while. Then went and got my first lap dance. First ever lap dance. Boy, those catches are way lower than they seem, man. I'm telling you, it's like they sink in. It's like if you ever seen Get Out, it's kind of like the sunken place, man. Those things are really low. Anyway, no, just trying to be funny here. What do you call it? So get my first lap dance, and it was fun. It was a fun experience, and by Julie, of that same lady who I got acquainted with earlier in the night. And Hector got his first lap dance. Wasn't too good for him, but because he chose the wrong stripper, I guess. Instead of I quoted, this is according to him. I don't know because I wasn't back there with him. He said that instead of giving him a lap dance, she was telling him about her life. So basically, he paid $40 to be a stripper's therapist. Bad night for him, phenomenal for me. But that's not even the funny part. The funniest part of it is he went to the bathroom. He had to go to the bathroom in the strip club, and what happened was the men's bathroom for some reason wasn't handicap accessible, but the women's bathroom was. So knowing this, I had asked the lady that was working at the front, where can I go to the bathroom at? And then she's like, oh, just go to the men's bathroom, and there's no problem, because the women's bathroom, because there's no problem because no women were in there, and she was gonna look out for me while I did my thing. So I go in there, and then later in the night, Hector had to go to the bathroom, and he asked one of the strippers named Stacy where was the bathroom at, and where the bathroom was, and she showed him toward the men's bathroom. But so I guess the men's bathroom has one of those has like a stair on the way down to it, but you wouldn't see the stair unless you're directly looking down because it blends into the rug. And Hector didn't know that, and I didn't know that either. So what do you call it? He did that, and all of a sudden I get a call from him saying that he fell outside in the lounge area, because I'm in the main room waiting for him to come back so we can continue doing our thing, on the main stage, throwing $1 bills at the strippers. So I get a call from him saying that he's down on the down in the main area. So I look, and he's on his side, because he had apparently not seen the stair, and got tripped up and thrown down the stairs by the stripper at the club, trying to go to the bathroom, and she's standing there horrified, and I come out, and I am just laughing. I swear I had tears in my eyes. My stomach was hurting from laughing so hard. I literally was crying, tears of laughter, because if you would have seen it, it looked like he was still in the chair, but his wheels were like spinning while he was still in the chair. So it was like, when you fall off your bike when you're a little kid and the wheels spin and stuff like that. So it kind of looked like that. So I'm dying of laughter, and yeah. So anyway, we get him up, and I give him shit about that all the time. But his night wasn't all bad. I mean, he got a free lap dance for compensation for his troubles, so it wasn't all bad for him. But yeah, no, we used to ever since that first night, we used to frequent that strip club. It's since closed down, and haven't been to a strip club in about a decade. Don't plan on going either, because like as I'm getting older, hey, it's a pair of titties and a vagina. You've seen one, you've seen them all. Anyway, that's my philosophy on it. So I hope you enjoyed the story. Like, subscribe, share, and also hit that notification video button so you don't miss a video when I drop them. So I will catch you on the next one. And as always, put God and family first, and the rest will fall into place. Izzy out. Peace.